Alright folks, welcome back. Oh. I am, that's about to froth over. I'm drinking a smooth bottle of Desperados for this video. Cause sometimes you just want to feel like you're drinking in some unlicensed bar in some fucking white trash's basement somewhere. Preferably with a pool table with only 4 balls and a broken cue, you know? If you're not drinking shit beer, then what are you doing with your life? But more importantly, Pokemon. That's what we're here for, right? We're not here to hear about my choices in thoroughly average liquor. Hello, Mr. Friend. My goodness, what a racket. I wish they'd keep things a little quieter. Yeah, you and me both, because the music is absurdly loud in this game. I've actually got you guys turned down to like 50% of max. And it still ends up quite loud in the recordings. I don't know how they do it. They're just impressive, genuinely. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your game on. Get paid. I wonder who's going to be the one hurting. What do you want, kids? Stay out of the way if you don't want to get hurt. Why don't you make me, bitch boy, Edlos? So I've had half of a 5.9% beer. And I'm already talking smack to video game characters. Oh, I'm such a fucking problem child. Thankfully, Mushroom and Night Terror have work to do. A Zigzagoon and a Furret. See, they're finally upping their game. They have evolved Pokemon in this bout. You have to paralyze that bad boy, get it right out of my face. And I don't really have any big hitters in this pairing. I might just quickly swap Night Terror out for Vaporeon, just so we got someone who can actually do some fucking damage. So the latest Nintendo-based announcements, because apparently they're the only games company who I keep up with these days. Seems to be that Min Min has been confirmed for Smash. Is that hype? I don't know. I think the character could be fun to play though. I've never played ARMS, I have no intention to play ARMS, but I think it's a sort of character type that could work well in Smash, so that's exciting. Why is the Furret not paralysed? Did it miss, or does it have an ability that prevents it from being paralysed? I should have been paying more attention instead of talking about Min Min of all people. I guess I'll just kill it. I guess that's the obvious solution to my problem right now. And if I get more mileage out of Water Gun or Bite, but fuck it, we'll go with the Water Gun. It's like to watch Vaporeon squirt, you know what I mean? Oh, I guarantee there's porn of that out there. I guarantee. Because the internet is full of sick fucks like yourself. Yeah, I'm blaming you for this. You, the viewer, watching this right now. It's all your fault what the internet has become. Remember when it was wholesome? Back when it was created for the purposes of military tactics? Nothing but wholesome stuff going on there. Now look what we've got. Now look what we're dealing with. My mushroom's almost dead. But Min Min in Smash, that is that's really something. I'll say, fun character to play potentially, if not necessarily one that I'm familiar with. But apparently Min Min was also a spirit, which means that characters who are spirits could potentially see their way to becoming playable characters in future, which is good. Exciting. It's good news. It's good news for a lot of the poor unfortunates who were relegated to spirits in the past. I mean, I believe both Waluigi and Bomberman, who are two of the most deserving characters to get into Smash right now, are assist trophies, right? I've not actually played Ultimate that much. It's a shame, because I do love Smash and I do own the game, but I've been doing other things with my time a lot of the time, including playing this game for some reason. But yeah, I think Waluigi and Bomberman are both assist trophies, which means they're probably still not going to get the playable character slot. But you know, there's some others that might see their way to making it into Fighter Pass 2. I'd quite like to see Skull Kid myself. Character who they'd have to completely generate a whole moveset for, but you know, he's a fucking icon, right? If we're getting another character from Zelda, then I think Skulkin deserves it far more than fucking Furry Link and his pet lolly, you know. That's a direct call out to anyone who goes to bat for fucking Wolf Link and Midna. Twilight Princess wasn't the worst game in the world, but it certainly wasn't the best either. First in a sort of trail of what I like to call the gimmick Zeldas. You know, you got your Twilight Princess, you got your Skyward Sword, you got your Phantom Hourglass, you got your Spirit Tracks. They were just all a bit shit. And since I'm not a fan of Breath of the Wild particularly either, a fact which I am always eager to tell everyone about, I'm just that sort of contrarian bellend. I feel like I've been missing out on good Zeldas for a while. I fucking loved the Link's Awakening remake though, which just goes to show that, you know, the classic Zeldas are still such good games to this day. Oh, I could really go for a new Zelda in the style of, you know, your Ocarinas or your Majoras, or your even your Wind Wakers, which wasn't a game I loved when it first came out, but it's definitely grown on me over the years. I was sold on it as time progressed. This guy's got a fucking beastie team, you know. I've been only half paying attention because I'm drinking and talking about other shit, but he's had, what, 2 fully evolved Pokemon, a Delibird, which is a single stage and therefore a lot stronger than an unevolved Pokemon, and a Zagoon, which is also there, I suppose. If I wasn't using Leia and Vaporeon right now, I'd be having a hell of a time. It's only because I'm hitting him with my aces that I'm really messing him up. This is one of those fights where tactics just sort of goes out the window and then just use my strongest moves over and over again. All of his fucking Pokemon were normal types, and what the fuck do you do against them? Hit them with moves, don't you? I mean, yeah, no, fighting hits them well and that, but who the hell has fighting moves? I did pick up the Brick Break TM, didn't I, actually, now that I think about it. I'd love to teach that to someone, maybe, yeah, Breloom, when Shroomish evolves. Doubt it can learn it now, though. I think I tried, in fact. My presentation in this video is a little bit different to normal. It's not necessarily because I'm drunk, it's mostly because I'm tired. As I say, I've had 2/3 of a beer. It's not like I'm actually shit-faced over here. But it is nearly 11 o'clock at night, and I don't normally record this late, so my head's a little bit screwy at the moment. Plus it's like 1,000,000 degrees out. All things just contribute to me just being in that sort of lazy state of mind where I just get the complete verbal diarrhea and I just talk about absolutely nothing, even more so than normal. HP up. That's an item right there, that's something worth finding. What was all that about? I thought they were filming some special effects scenes. Well, they weren't. They were trying to rough you up, buddy. They were trying to put you in your place. Who wants this HP up? Who's likely to be a tank on my team here? Out of Mushroom, Night Terror, Leia, and Vaporeon. Vaporeon's already a tank. Mushroom, I don't think is a particularly tanky. I don't think Breloom is one that hits hard. Maybe Night Terror, because he's fragile at the moment and could use the extra HP, and I think Claydol is quite a bit of a wall. From what I remember, I don't know stats, I'm not going to look them up. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. That seems sensible. Feel the strength coursing through your veins, my precious little doll. Right, back to the Poké Center. As I say, quite a trying match. They're finally ramping up the difficulty a bit on me, which is nice. It's nice. It's nice to see that finally happening. Took their sweet time, episode 10 or whatever the fuck this is, but finally it's coming. You lot, one peep out of you and you'll be sorry. Awah! It's a child. I am terrified. As if your name's Dilly, you're probably the fragile sort, aren't you? Probably got picked on in school a lot with that name. That's a team. That's a team I can do something about. I've got an okay match up here. drop a Mega Drain on the Mareep, I'm going to drop a Psybeam on the Gulpin, and we're going to take it from there. Just see how this plays out, you know? Very nice, very good, very epic. I keep saying the word epic ironically, it's like my new thing. And the problem is, when you say something ironically enough times, it eventually just stops being ironic. You know what I mean? You just become the dude who calls things epic. And, if I wasn't enough of a fucking boomer, then trying to bring back 10-year-old memes is not necessarily the best look for me, is it? I guess I'll just keep cracking away at the Mareep, take the Gulpin down because it's got super effective moves, and oh, I just remembered the Vulpix. That all just came flooding back to me. Just a wave of sadness. What my options are now. Fucking love Disc. Absolutely nothing. And absolutely nothing from this fight. And I missed a Vulpix. Quite possibly the most adorable of all Pokemon designs. Certainly up there, right? Certainly up there. A lot of people seem to like the new one, the snowy Vulpix. It's a new one, I think it was previous generation rather than the latest, but the point stands, you know, it's the modern Vulpix. A lot of people really seem to like that because of its sort of frilliness, but I think the classic design's the best one. Probably once again because I am in fact a boomer. I am an old man who only likes things from my generation back in my day when everything was good. Only 90s kids will understand. ETC, ETC. But no. I like simplicity in my designs. That's what I've always, it's one thing I've always respected Pokemon for to a degree. I mean, even if you ignore the fucking wallet chain and jorts Digimon, even the more sort of classically monstrous Digimon, they always look so over-designed. I mean, look at Shroomish. How simple of a design is that? But it gets the points across. It implies what it needs to imply, you know, it's a mushroom, it's small, it's angry, it's, you know, some sort of plant-shaped... It's not the end of a penis, that's what I'm trying to get at here. But... What am I doing? I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing anymore, I'm just talking shit. There we go, you Mega Drain that, you Mud Slap that, there we go. But yeah, Pokemon was always great at the simple designs, the designs that are recognisable in silhouette, as you can tell with the whole Who's That Pokemon segment, which is a thing I was meant to be doing. I just remembered I did one of those and I was intending to like make it a running thing, a running not gag in in these Pokemon videos, and then I just sort of completely forgot about it. Maybe I'll try and remember to do that again. In fact, I'm going to say right now, I'm going to cut to a Who's That Pokemon. Go. That wasn't at all just an excuse for me to finish my beer. I hope I remember to put that in. It's going to be very awkward otherwise, isn't it? The worst thing is I didn't even finish the beer. I've still got about a swig left. I'm gonna have to dip back into it, and that's a Blossom. That's not only an evolved Pokemon, it's a twice evolved Pokemon. It's a fully evolved. It's fully realised. It's the design that we've all been looking for. I'm in trouble with the love disc, never mind it. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Jesus Christ, that's repeating on me. I'm not sorry about that. I'm not sorry, I'm that sort of guy. I will just belch unapologetically. And you just have to live with that. That's just something you have to live with if you're gonna view my videos. I'm sorry about that. I can't even be unapologetic, right? I just said I'm sorry for being unapologetic. Oh no. Point stands that swap was pretty essential at that point though, because a strong grass attack from that Blossom would have taken out Night Terror in an instant. In an instant. A very instant. That's more like it though, that's what we like to see. But I was going somewhere with the whole Pokemon design talk. I had something to say on that matter. It wasn't just a pointless non sequitur. I had a purpose. What I was trying to say was that the later generations have taken to over designing a lot, and I think like everyone's talk shit about Pokemon for various reasons. That you know the everyone hated the Dexit thing, and that you know the games are too linear, which I do agree with. But I think the over designing is a problem, a much bigger problem than any of that. I want my cute, simple, as I say, silhouettable designs, recognisable, memorable. None of this giant, big, scary monster with pointy bits all over it. And they've been doing that as far back as Gen 4, honestly. That's why I hate, like, Rhyperior and Magmortar and a lot of those new evolutions to old Pokemon that they brought in back in Gen 4, because I thought they'd just ruin something that didn't need ruining. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's the damage. That's the damage I was looking for right there. Might actually be able to take this thing down in about 6 or 7 more turns. Right, beer is done. A minute to win it now. Full focus. No more fucking about. Love Disc is finally down. So yes, as soon as the beer goes away, everything gets real. Everything gets serious. Just immediately start winning. Going full Charlie Sheen up in this shit. I'd really like Night Terror to evolve. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but it would be very helpful. It'd be very helpful if he would stop being, you know, bad. And become the true being of abject, Lovecraftian horror that he deserves to be. Oh! Well, I guess I just won. Dunsparce was useless, but it doesn't matter. Blossom will die a slow and lingering death to the poison that infects its very veins. Sleep well. Got a good fucking hit in at the end there. Look at Leia's health. That was a full last-ditch effort if I ever saw one. If it had been swinging those around, whatever attack that was, Magical Leaf was it, from the start, then I would have been royally fucked. Would have taken me right down, but thankfully, he wasn't that smart. I was the smart one, which is saying something. It really is. Definitely saying something. Hello, can I have a prize? We are alone, my daughter and I. We had no idea what will become of us. Thank you very, very much. Yay, thank you for saving us. Yeah, okay, well, I won't bother in future if you're not going to reward my efforts. Pay off my valiant struggle. Oh, this was the revive I couldn't get before, because that bitch was guarding it. It seems she's been taken to the slaughterhouse. She's been offered as one of the 72 virgins given to the terrorists now that they've broken into the offices for us. I'm pretty darn tough, I'll tell you. I'll be ready to be creamed. Be ready to be creamed. Hey child, get creamed by this older gentleman. There's a Sneasel and a Yanma. They do have good teams, these people. I'm not gonna deny that there might be some creaming going on. I mean, Night Terror's in danger right off the bat. They've got some super effectivity going on. On both of them, really. I should probably go for a full swap here. Bring the aces back out. Tag in the A-team. Is Mr. T an appropriate name for a Vaporeon? He does have a mohawk. Ooh. He prefers swimming to flying. He tends to just come in and wreck faces, so I mean... You might finally have a nickname. It's the dumbest nickname, but then so are all my nicknames. I can remember where the name rater is, I'll get that sorted. I don't know, I did that swap to avoid any super scary, super effective moves coming in, and then they did fuck all. Definitely worrying too much here. We've got a Dark Ice type and a Bug Flying, I think. Got really nothing that can do much about any of that, so I guess I'll just... Guess I'll just attack them. I guess that's what I'll do. Stop checking out Mr. T. Oh fuck. That's unfortunate. I'm doing the physical attacks and they raised the physical defense. But I got the poison off. That's 2 in a row. That's pretty fucking lucky. I'm gonna argue though. I'll happily take it. Right, that's dead. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Full focus into the other fella. Races speed every turn. Oh, that's so good. It's so good. It's a shame it's a garbage Pokemon, but... Big super effective against ice, right? Let's find out. 2-turn attack, so it might be a mistake on my part. Probably get more damage out of just doing 2 bites, but you know, whatever. He's going deeper underground. Is it too late to rename Leia Jamiroquai? I know she's a girl and everything, but so I have no reason to call it Jamiroquai other than the fact that it went underground. That's silly. Leia is a much more sensible nickname because well, I'm sure I had my reasons at the time. Quick attack, huh? That's a move. Guess I'll drop Tail Whip for it. Why not? Kind of hoping for something with a bit more oomph behind it, honestly, Vaporeon, but that I think we can deal with. Fight's good against that, right? They do have some fucking good Pokemon these days, though. Suddenly out of nowhere, they've ramped up the difficulty. This second floor of this not Team Rocket hideout suddenly up the difficulty to a ridiculous degree. I mean, not to the point that I can't deal with it, obviously. I mean, my team is broken, but that notwithstanding, it's just crazy. It's not what I was expecting. Did I do those bites the right way around? It's meant to be Leia biting the Sneasel. Vaporeon biting the Mischievous. No, I did them backwards. Good. Very good. This is what you tune in for, these high strategy plays. You might think that was a dumb move, just because it was, but you'd be... Hello? Ooh, what have we here? Dusk Skull, huh? Dusk Skull. It's not 2 words, it's not Dusk Skull, it's Dusk Skull. But the point is... What was the point? Was there a point at any time? Was I saying anything with any meaning behind it at all? It seems unlikely, but it's worth double checking. It's worth rewinding back in the old brain archives to see if there was any sort of relevant conversation going on at any point. If I was producing a sort of monologue that was worthy of anyone's attention, or whether it was just the drunken ramblings of a sweaty old man. But on the plus side, gonna catch me a Duskull. I'm not gonna kill this one. Watch. Watch me not kill it. Watch this Premier Ball work first time. I believe, why don't you? Can't use any of those moves, can I? Use another Pokeball. Was there a reason I couldn't do this? Oh yeah, okay, fair enough, yeah. There was a reason. Let's just call him. Doesn't do anything, as far as I know, but let's do it anyway. Come on, be caught. Get in my milky white ball. Ah, almost had it. Almost. Player. Oh, it raises stats. That's interesting. Do you think it's always accuracy, or do you think it's a random stat that it buffs? I guess we've got plenty of time to find out. I've got to throw some more Pokeballs. Moving up to the Great Balls now, getting into the big leagues. Just keep buffing Leia. See how that ends up for us. I have every confidence that this Great Ball will work though. It'll do its job. That's what I'm paying it for after all. Look at that, perfect. Flawless. Just ignore the Premier Ball that I broke before. We'll just pretend that Great Ball was the one and only. What's going on here? What's a tough guy like you doing here? That's what they call me. They call me Tough Guy 10-year-old. It's a dumb thing to call anyone, but I'm not the one who decides what they call me. Do I want to use a Duskull? Could that be an interesting addition to the team? I was looking for a fire type, but I suppose I could just like teach a fire move to another Pokemon, and I think Duskull probably has access to like flamethrower and shit. I don't know. Oh, Pokemon. These guys suddenly came here and they were really mean, and I tried to make them stop, but yeah. Do you have more of that conversation? No, you don't. Okay, cool. Hey dude down there, do you want to call the police? Dude. Hey. I know you're being... Yeah, okay, yeah, very good, but... Like, the bad guys are taking over the... Whatever. Hi, hold it, I can't let you past here. Of course you can't. Of course you can't. It wouldn't be that simple, would it? Would it, Feldus? You gotta make me fight you stupid bumblebee old man Sage and your pink sheep. Because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you make me do that? We're gonna once again... No, we'll keep Mushroom out. Because Mushroom can potentially not die to things. Yeah, we'll try and paralyze the Kadabra, that seems sensible. And then we'll swap Leia, the massively over-leveled hyena. Almost said wolf then, but I managed to stop myself. You got to be very proud of me for that, for getting the correct species down. I managed that much. Look at that, perfect switching. Perfect switching. Then I hit him with the stun spore, which will lower his speed, meaning that Leia will definitely get to one-shot him with a bite before he does anything else. It was the perfect ploy. He synchronized me, but that's fine. I don't really care what Mushroom does and doesn't do. Yeah, that was a good turn one. I'm happy with that. Go for a... Oh, you know what? I'll refresh. I'll refresh. Get rid of my paralysis. Hey, look at that. Oh, I just bit the wrong Pokemon. It hit it okay. It wasn't the worst bite in the world, but oh no. Oh, everything's going wrong. This is the worst upset after that amazing turn 1 play. My turn 2 is... It's over. It's all over. There's no coming back from this. They've defeated me. They've outsmarted me at every turn. Computers are too powerful. There's gonna be some Skynet shit. Watch this. You might think I've been defeated, but it was all a ploy. Didn't see me bringing Night Terror back out, did you? Didn't see that one being on the cards, but it was. It was the whole time. Why are you oh, because I'm paralyzed too. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Got genuinely offended that it outsped me then. Right, okay. I believe we can probably finish the Kadabra off with a Rock Tomb. Put our attacks elsewhere. Oh, we could just miss. That's also something that could happen. Damn, this is going to be one for the ages, this fight. This is the WrestleMania of Pokemon battles. My bite was disabled, so I'm fucked now. Can we try another Rock Tomb, perhaps? And I guess we'll Poison Fang the Flarfy. You want to hit this time, hey Night Terror? You want to try that? Want to consider hitting? Thank you. That's very much appreciated. Oh Christ, he has other good Pokemon. It's not over. We haven't won just because we removed the Kadabra. That's normally how Pokemon battles go in my experience. You take out their strongest Pokemon and then you just steamroll the rest of the team, but apparently that's not how it is this time round. Now what do I do? Do I lose? Is that a viable strategy? Can I just lose? Fluffy isn't a major threat, so here's the plan. I'm gonna try and fuck up the Vigoroth before it can do anything too nasty. That's definitely in kill range, we can finish it off whenever we need to. Don't know what he might bring out next is the thing, you see, so I need to plan ahead. Fluffy isn't particularly dangerous to either of my Pokemon, so we can just leave it there with its accuracy drop just sat in the corner, rocking around on its arse, because it no longer has a concept of standing on its own 2 feet like a real man. Instead, we'll just fuck up the Vigoroth. We just want that gone. See what we can do about this. Oh, thank fuck, that could have been very nasty, especially after it focused its energies. Yeah, not bad damage, not bad. Okay, we're still in this. There's still a chance. There's still a slither of an opportunity here for me. He says as he gets hit for like 2 damage. Look, I have to hype this up, I have to over-dramatize it. That's what Let's Plays are all about. Have you ever seen PewDiePie play literally anything? Disabled no more, there we go, see? We outstalled it, we outlasted the thing that was keeping me from bringing out my finishing move. The Mighty Bite. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's just how it is sometimes. Sorry about that. Oh, and a route comes out into my bite. Ooh. Oh, it's capturable. Oh. 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 Uh-oh. That might be gone. That opportunity might have just passed me by. Yep, okay. Well. There was a glimmer. There was a slight hope of me being able to catch my very own waifu for a second there, but now it's all over. It's fine. It can go live in peace up in heaven with the Vulpix. and I'll go about my business. Never give them a second thought, and definitely not dwell on that Vulpix for another, 6 or 7 years. It definitely won't keep me up at night. This is not right. You're right. Routes fled somewhere. Well, I guess that's better than it being gone forever. Better than it being dead. Thanks for helping me. Those creeps suddenly showed up and drove me away from my lookout spot. Whoops, who cares about that? Not me, that's for damn sure. The creeps took Meg hostage and they took her into this room. You're really strong, aren't you? Please help Meg. I will. Don't get me wrong, I will. I really care about Meg and everything. She's definitely top of my priority list right now. But first I just want to do a little bit of this, if that's alright by you. Get one of those little quick little heal ups going. Much better, innit? We'll feel a lot better for that. Quick save, because you never know what might be lying in wait. I mean, the other trainers have been pretty tough, so the leader is obviously going to be considerably tougher. Look at him. Look at those arms. Now hand over our data ROM. Of all the people I could have ended up with, it had to be with you, Net, the whiz of data analysis. It wouldn't do to let you keep it. Alright, keep your hands off my sister. The data ROM is right here. His hands aren't on her sister. His sister. I do like her little straw hat that she's not wearing though. That's very inappropriate attire for an office job, but you know, whatever. Good boy, you catch on real quick. Toss me that data ROM nice and easy now. Heh, okay, I'll thank you for returning the data ROM. By the way, let me guess, are you maybe thinking it doesn't matter because you've already copied the data on this? Captain, we've finished completely scrubbing data from ONBS's servers. It's all gone, sir. Who did that? I purged this place of all bad boys. Did they just come back in after I left? Did they realise that the results of a Pokemon match don't actually matter, and that they can go about their business anyway because they are more physically imposing than I am? Nah, that can't be it. What? Wahaha! That's why I'm not worried. It's heartbreaking, isn't it? Well, thanks for being such a great host, but we've got to go. Here's your sister back. Net. Meg, are you alright? Oh no, it's a child! Huh? What are you doing there, punk? Hate to be rude, but I've got no time to lose. Get out of my way. I've got no time to lose, so let's stop and have like a 10-minute Pokemon battle. It's Exol. It has Lou Reed and Girafarig. Yes, that's actually what I read that as. It's pretty close, to be fair. You can't blame me for reading that as Lou Reed. If I ever get a Loudred, you know exactly what I'm calling it. Takes a walk on a wild side, that fella. I feel like their Pokemon are bigger than mine. Like, in stature. And also kind of in level. This is a real battle right here. This is no more baby shit. Let's stun the Girafarig. And you know what, for now, do a tried and true turn 1. Girafarig has psychic attack, so I'm hoping one of them will just fail. Plus the Intimidate is a good option. Gonna weaken the attack of this. To see what the Loudred does. I need to work out which one of these is the bigger threat. Water Pulse? That was unexpected. Also quite clearly more dangerous than what the Girafarig's doing right now, so tell you what, we'll stun them both. And we'll start biting this bad boy. Might be a bit of a long-winded approach to victory, but it's only going to take 3 of those, that's fine. We'll get there eventually. Oh, Seismic Toss as well, yeah, this is the threat. This is the issue right here, we need to deal with this. Girafarig can go about its business, do what it wants. Its tail is sentient. You don't try and stop a creature with a sentient tail from doing what it wants. Fusion. Knew it had psychic abilities. Or do you want to get Mushroom out of here now? He's pulled his weight. He's got the paralysis is up. Put me in a nice positive position for the start of the match. Bring Night Terror back out. Just because I'm desperately trying to evolve him more than anything else. Probably going to be like level 50 or something that he evolves, but fuck it. Fuck it, why not? We'll keep pouring experience into him. Yeah, okay, that's dead next turn. That's fully paralysed. Very good. Very good. I've seen Leia take this much of a beating in a while there. Very impressed. I'm going to try and finish the Loudred with the Psybeam because I know Bite is super effective on the Girafarig, so make our attacks make sense at this point. I know Night Terror can do some damage with this, so yeah, there we go. Good, very good. That's one down. Headbutt, huh? Don't mind if I do. Get rid of full swipe right away. Because apparently I've given up on trying to catch Pokemon, so... Oh, fuck. This guy's not fucking around. Oh, it's capturable. Oh, it could be mine. I lost my last waifu, maybe I can have giant mouth head waifu. I genuinely feel dirty saying those words. I feel like I need a shower after calling a Pokemon a waifu. It physically hurts me to do such a thing. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put that Girafarig right off before it can hit us with any more big bad confusion attacks. And we're going to start lowering the accuracy and health bit by bit of the Morile. I think a Steel type would make a nice addition to my team actually. Ancient Power. That's not a bad move, right? From what I remember. Oh yeah, it's that one. Chance to raise literally every stat. 60 power, 100 accuracy though, that's not bad. Maybe we'll drop Rock Tomb for that. Kind of a no-brainer, right? Kind of a no-brainer. Be rid. Purge that Rock Tomb from your memory. Yeah, everyone's leveling up today aside from Vaporeon because I don't use it anymore. That's a Raichu. That's a Raichu. Oh boy. I don't want to need mud slapping harder right now. We've got to ignore the Morile for now, right? We want to try and catch that, so... Finishing off the Raichu, got to take priority. Even if it means Leia going down. Hit it with an Ancient Power. Hit it with a Bite. See what happens. Is this hitting? Ah, fuck. That's not what I wanted to happen right now. I guess I'll switch Vaporeon into a Raichu. That's a very bad move if I ever heard of one. Chunketter's going to do nothing there. Mushroom's kind of drained. Gotta be Vaporeon. Just hope it's not one of those Raichus that carries Thunderbolt. Not one of those real problem child Raichus. I did nothing. I did nothing. I was hoping for a bit more impact. Oh fuck, I forgot that's super effective. I forgot how super effective that is. I might lose this. I don't want to admit it, but I might. Please don't end my Vaporeon. Good, okay. Well, I wouldn't say good, but could have been worse. Let's go with that. There we go, we got some damage on it. Okay. Alright. Just going... Oh! That I wasn't expecting. I can say with 100% certainty that I was not expecting that. I thought that would finish Vaporeon off instead. I'm in a real pickle here. Why did these games get so fucking hard? I mean, I need to get rid of that Raichu. Quick Attack's not going to finish it. Mushroom's not going to outspeed it. What have we got in the way of items? Might have to do a bit of this. Ah, shit. Probably should have attacked with Vaporeon and used the item instead of Mushroom's turn. But that buys me time. Sending Chunketta out. Into a near one-shot. That Morile. God damn. That thing is a beast. Okay, we do have Body Slam. The Moril's going to go last because it's paralysed. Put a Body Slam there. A Water Gun here. And hope. I knew that was coming. Hopefully the Body Slam will be at least enough to put it into kill range from the poison. That's helpful. I forgot about Intimidate, but I'm glad it's a thing. Oh cool, it took it out. Awesome, okay. Okay. We're kind of off the back foot. Back foot now. Doesn't mean we're in the winning position necessarily, because that Morile is terrifying. But we have slightly more of a chance, I suppose. I think neither of these are very effective. I'll try Thundershock just in case I'm wrong, but Dig will be super effective, and I'm going to have to trust it to do a competent amount of damage, but not enough to kill it. That's what we're dreaming of right now. Plus it allows me to dodge an attack. Oh, apparently there was no attack to dodge. That's fine. That's cool. How hard's this hitting then? Yeah, that's sort of the amount of damage I was hoping for, honestly. The Thundershock. Knocks it into red. Glorious. All I'll have to do is catch it before it wipes my team. Which might be easier said than done. Although it missed. It missed. We did get a Mud Slap off on it, didn't we, at one point? Thank Jesus for that, is all I can say. May have died for our sins, but this was the true sacrifice he made. This was the true best thing he ever did. Not confident that this will catch it. Hey! Hey! There we go. That was an intense match. Good job, Cypher Commander Exol. You had a fucking terrifying team. That Raichu, Jesus. Wow, are you some kind of battling pro? No, I just got fucking lucky and used a revive. Otherwise I would have got absolutely bodied there. Drat, I didn't see this coming, but I've got what I came for. I don't need to stick around when I've got this data on. Adios. The spot monitor is responding. Okay, cool. Oh, Pokémon, are you okay? You got us out of that jam. Only barely. But not all the data analysis was finished. Those Cypher creeps. Still, from what we did manage to decrypt, a part of Cypher's criminal plans became clear. For instance, Cypher was behind the disappearance of that cargo ship, the SS Libra. I know, I saw the cutscene. There's more. Cypher is planning a major attack on Phoenix City. Oh no, Net, is that true? Marcia's gone off to Phoenix City. Also, there's other people there, maybe. She said she was going to investigate why the town's communication systems are down. What? Cypher could attack there at any time. Pokémon, we need your help. Please, could you go inform the mayor of Phoenix City about the Cypher's coming attack? Because apparently, despite the fact we have all these, computers and top-level hackers and everything, we can't, send the dude a Facebook message. I'll just pop an email his way. We gotta send a child instead. Phoenix is east of here. Let them know about Cypher's attack plan as soon as possible. You're not. When you say as soon as possible. In Phoenix City, there's a guy named Justy who's the leader of the Prestige Precept Center. I'll try and hook up with him. I don't want to. I'm a child. I'm sure he'll be eager to help you stop Cypher from attacking his town. Yeah, as I say, they say do it as soon as possible, but honestly, as soon as possible for me, it's probably going to be in about 2 days' time. Because right now, I am wrapping up the video. Yeah, you saw that one coming off a mile, didn't you? But nonetheless, I went for it. I'm not one to back out of a bit, no matter how weak or lame it might be. So yeah, I'm saving, I'm quitting. I will see you people for the next one, and have a wonderful time. Bye.